Canon seems to be quietly preparing one of its most disruptive APS-C cameras to date, and the growing wave of leaks suggests that the Canon EOS R7 Mark II could become a defining release for 2025. Across forums, rumor channels, and industry discussions, excitement is building at a level rarely seen for an APS-C body. While Canon has yet to acknowledge the camera publicly, the consistency of the information emerging paints a picture of a product that goes far beyond a routine generational refresh. If these reports are even partially accurate, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II may challenge long-held boundaries between APS-C and full-frame cameras. For years, APS-C models have occupied a specific niche: faster reach for wildlife and sports, smaller bodies, and lower prices compared to full-frame systems. Canon appears ready to redefine that role. Rather than positioning the Canon EOS R7 Mark II as a stepping stone or secondary body, the company seems intent on delivering a camera that can stand confidently beside higher-end full-frame models. This strategy suggests a shift in how Canon views the APS-C market, not as an entry-level segment, but as a performance-focused platform capable of professional results. The most talked about element of the Canon EOS R7 Mark II rumors is its sensor. Multiple sources claim Canon is developing a completely new stacked CMOS sensor for this camera, with a resolution rumored to fall between 33 and 40 megapixels. That alone would make it one of the highest resolution APS-C cameras ever produced, but the real significance lies in the stacked architecture. Stacked sensors dramatically improve readout speed by separating imaging and processing layers, allowing data to be handled far more efficiently than traditional designs. This faster readout has major implications for both photography and video. Rolling shutter distortion, a common issue in mirrorless cameras when using electronic shutters, could be reduced to near negligible levels. Anyone who has photographed fast-moving subjects, race cars, birds, or athletes, has likely seen vertical lines bend or backgrounds skew unnaturally. With a stacked sensor, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II could largely eliminate these distortions, resulting in cleaner action shots and more natural-looking video footage. This alone would elevate the camera into a more professional category. Behind this sensor, Canon is rumored to be using a powerful dual-processor setup. Reports suggest the familiar Digic X processor will be paired with a dedicated Digic accelerator, forming a system optimized for speed, responsiveness, and advanced computation. This combination indicates that Canon expects the camera to handle enormous amounts of data in real time, whether that involves high-resolution bursts, advanced autofocus calculations, or complex video processing. In real-world use, this processing power could translate into a noticeably smoother shooting experience. Autofocus tracking should feel more confident and stable, especially with unpredictable subjects. Burst shooting is likely to remain consistent without slowdown, even at high frame rates. Low-light performance could also see meaningful improvements, as more powerful processors are better equipped to manage noise reduction without sacrificing detail. For photographers who frequently push their cameras in challenging conditions, this kind of reliability is invaluable. Image stabilization is another area where Canon appears ready to raise expectations. According to leaks, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II may feature in-body image stabilization rated at up to 8.5 stops. If confirmed, this would place it among the most effective stabilization systems available in any mirrorless camera. Such performance would dramatically expand what photographers can achieve without external support, making handheld shooting viable in situations that previously demanded a tripod. This level of stabilization has creative implications across multiple genres. Landscape photographers could capture long exposures handheld, opening up new possibilities when traveling light. Street photographers could work more discreetly in low light without increasing ISO excessively. Videographers would benefit from smoother handheld footage, particularly when paired with stabilized lenses. The Canon EOS R7 Mark II could become a camera that encourages experimentation simply because it removes so many technical limitations. The electronic viewfinder is also expected to receive thoughtful upgrades. Rumors suggest a 2.36 million OLED EVF with improved refresh rates and enhanced color accuracy. While the resolution itself may not be headline-grabbing, the overall viewing experience is likely to be significantly better. A fast, color-accurate viewfinder can make a huge difference when tracking subjects or working in challenging lighting conditions. For wildlife and sports photographers, a responsive EVF helps maintain a clear connection with fast-moving subjects. For long shooting sessions, reduced eye strain becomes a practical advantage. When a viewfinder feels natural and fluid, it allows photographers to stay focused on composition and timing rather than fighting the interface. Canon seems to recognize that these refinements matter just as much as raw specifications. Autofocus has long been one of Canon's strongest assets, and the Canon EOS R7 Mark II is rumored to push this advantage even further. The camera is expected to feature next-generation subject detection and tracking, capable of recognizing humans, animals, birds, and vehicles with increased precision. Improvements in low-contrast and complex lighting environments are also anticipated, addressing scenarios where older systems sometimes struggled. For action shooters, this means greater confidence that the camera will lock on to the intended subject and stay there. For portrait photographers, improved eye and face detection ensures consistently sharp results, even when subjects are in motion. Autofocus reliability is often what separates a camera that looks good on paper from one that delivers in the field, and Canon appears determined to excel in this area. One of the boldest rumors surrounding the Canon EOS R7 Mark II involves the shutter system. Several reports suggest Canon may eliminate the mechanical shutter entirely, relying solely on an advanced electronic shutter. Thanks to the fast readout of a stacked sensor, this approach becomes far more practical than in previous generations. A fully electronic shutter offers completely silent operation, a feature highly valued by wedding photographers, documentary shooters, and wildlife enthusiasts. In addition to silent shooting, the electronic shutter is rumored to support burst rates of up to 40 frames per second. This would place the Canon EOS R7 Mark II among the fastest cameras on the market, regardless of sensor size. Such speed allows photographers to capture fleeting moments with unprecedented precision, increasing the likelihood of getting the perfect frame. For sports and wildlife work, this could be a genuine game-changer. Video capabilities are another area where the Canon EOS R7 Mark II is rumored to exceed expectations. Early leaks point to 4K recording at up to 120 frames per second, paired with Canon Log 3 for enhanced dynamic range. These features alone would make the camera highly attractive to serious video creators, but some reports go even further, suggesting support for 6K at 120 FPS or 8K at 60 FPS. While such specifications should be approached cautiously, their presence in multiple rumor sources suggests Canon is aiming high. If even a portion of these video capabilities are realized, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II could become one of the most capable APS-C video cameras ever released. This would position it as a viable alternative to much larger and more expensive cinema-focused systems, especially for creators who value portability. The camera's physical design is also expected to evolve. Rumors indicate that Canon is refining the ergonomics, possibly borrowing elements from higher-end models like the R5 series. A deeper grip and a dedicated joystick for autofocus control are among the anticipated changes. These may seem minor on paper, but in practice, they can greatly improve handling and efficiency during long shoots. As speculation continues to build, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Canon appears ready to make a statement with the Canon EOS R7 Mark II. Rather than treating APS-C as a secondary format, Canon seems poised to elevate it to new heights, delivering a camera that blends speed, resolution, advanced video capabilities, and intelligent features in a compact package. If these rumors become reality, the Canon EOS R7 Mark II may not only redefine Canon's APS-C lineup but also reshape expectations for what APS-C cameras can achieve in the years ahead.